With a new microphone and a setup like this, it's like we're on a podcast. But wait, this isn't one. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me this week. I am so very thankful that you are joining me here again. I'm thankful for a couple of reasons. Not only is this a way that I can connect with you guys, but by you watching right now means that you have done what I end almost every video saying. You stayed safe. The past couple of days, we've had a lot of rough weather come through. We've had tornadoes not too far from us. We've had heavy wind go through, lots of rain, lots of thunder and lightning in the middle of the night. But you watching right now means that you stayed safe. So I'm so very thankful for that. Now, you guys may be wondering, why do I have the microphone? Well, before I explain that, let's connect and let's light our candles so that we can know that through the Holy Spirit, we are connected. Even though we don't watch the video together, we are connected through the Holy Spirit. And that's why we light the candle to represent that. So now that we're connected, so I saw this microphone for sale back in May, and I ordered it. And it took this long to come here and to get all the power stuff to get it working. And well, the reason I figured we would try it is, well, there's no rule saying that I cannot do it. So I'm going to give it a try, see how this sounds, see how it goes. And if I like it, we might keep doing it. I might not have the headphones every time, but I can at least hear myself right now using these headphones. Speaking of rules, are there rules that your parents give you, or for you older adults that I know watch this, that your parents used to give you that you just couldn't stand or can't stand? I know my mom gave me rules all the time. I was like, "Mom, I don't like this rule. This is really dumb." And I would protest it. Well, we're going to talk today about when God gave Moses some rules, and Moses then relayed those rules to us. So let's dive in today. We're going to go to Exodus chapter 20, 1 through 17. That's where our story comes from. You can find it on your Spark Storybook Bible on page 94. Again, Exodus chapter 20, 1 through 17, or page 94. So because I have a computer blocking, I will have a picture of our book when I would show the photos, so that way you can still see them during that time. But our story today is called The 10 Commandments. The Israelites were on their way to the land God had promised them. It was a long way. With God watching over them, the men, women, and children walked and walked over the dry, hot land. When they got tired and they needed rest, they would set up tents and camp together under the stars. While they were camping at the bottom of a mountain called Mount Sinai, something incredible happened. On the morning of the third day that they were there, a dark cloud covered the mountain. Crash! Boom! Bang! Lightning and thunder filled the sky, kind of like what we had this week. And the people were afraid. Suddenly, the voice of God called Moses. God asked Moses to climb to the top of the mountain. So Moses grabbed his walking stick and he climbed up, up, and up. When he got to the top of the mountain, God spoke. God said, "Moses, listen up. I have important rules for you and the people. They need to live by them. You can turn to this list and know how to love God and each other. Do your best to follow this list. It won't be easy, but I am with you and I love you." Then God gave Moses a list of 10 special rules called the Commandments, and they were: I am God, the only God. Honor me above all things and people. There are no other gods for you, only me. My name is special. Don't use it with bad words or mean talk. Take a day of rest each week. Call it the Sabbath and make it a special day for God. Show your mom and dad and others who take care of you love and respect. Don't hurt others with your words or actions. If you get married, you must be loyal to your husband or wife. Don't take things that aren't yours. Tell only the truth about your family, friends, and even those that you do not know. Be happy with what you have. Don't wish that you had things that other people have. And with that, the dark cloud went away. Moses walked down the mountain. The people were still scared from the dark clouds and thunder. But Moses said, "Don't be afraid. God has given us special rules to teach us how to live together in peace." Moses told people about God's rules, and they did their best to follow them. Now, when we think about our everyday lives, there are rules everywhere, aren't there? In fact, let's go for a little bit of a walk and I'll take some pictures and show you guys some of the rules that I see just on my walk. Whew, that was a good walk. So as you can see, there are lots of rules everywhere we go. But God gave us those 10 commandments. Not just to say, hey, follow this or I'm going to be angry, but as a way to live our life, a way to be kind to each other, a way to just know how we should act. You know, we shouldn't go around and take other people's things. That's not good. We shouldn't go around and talk bad about people. We shouldn't hurt other people. And those are all things that God told us to do. But he also said to take the Sabbath, which is the day of rest, the last day, and to take it and rest. We should honor God and not speak bad about him or use his name for bad reasons. And using his name for bad reasons can mean a lot of things. You know, we don't say bad words and God's name together. That's just not good. But we also don't do something bad and use God's name to justify what we just did that was bad. God gave us all of these things on this earth to use, to take care of. But he gave us these rules to show us how we should live our life on this earth that he gave us. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. I'm so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way. From the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I lift your name on high. Lord, I love to sing your praises. I'm so glad you're in my life. so glad you came to save us. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. You came from heaven to earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my debt to pay. From the cross to the grave, from the grave to the sky, Lord, I lift your name on high. 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 Thank you guys for tuning in again this week. I want to thank you guys again, and just to give you a heads up, I cannot wait for our Lego themed story that I'm working on right now for next week. Until then, I cannot wait to see you again. Remember, stay safe, wash your hands, and remember to drink lots of water. Until then, bye now.